everyone, my name is Jasmine Baez, and today we'll be exploring identity and inclusion and looking at my journey as a future educator. As I said, hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Baez. I identify as a lower class, heterosexual, abled, Gen Z, Hispanic, I'm also Christian, and I'm a 25-year-old female. These aspects of my identity shape how I see the world, interact with others, and how I navigate the world as a student and future educator. As a woman in my community, I often feel the weight of gender expectations, especially regarding the role of provider. In my family and culture, women are expected to support the household by working and taking on caregiving roles. For instance, despite working long hours, I often find myself coming home to cook, to clean, which often leads to a feeling of imbalance. I've noticed that some people in my community disagree with my perspective on this, which has made me reflect on the intersection of gender, culture, and work in my life. As an aspiring educator, this reflection shapes my approach to both my personal life and professional goals. Looking ahead to my future as an educator, I'm passionate about working with diverse populations, especially those within the autistic community. This is why I've chosen to highlight autism awareness as a focus of my research. I aim to use my position as a future teacher to promote understanding and support for my students with autism. My goal is to create a classroom environment where every student feels valued, heard, and respected for who they are. Neurodiversity. When revisiting my project proposal, I want to explain my topic choice and why it resonates so deeply with me. I decided to focus on the autistic community because, as a future educator, I want to understand and advocate for students who may feel marginalized or misunderstood by highlighting autism and create a better learning environment for all students. My research has centered around resources that promote awareness and inclusion, especially for autistic individuals. On the next slide, I will share my resource number one. This resource is a media account that I found on Instagram. This page shares real-life experiences, stories, and videos from individuals around the world who promote awareness and understanding of autism. It offers a platform for personal narratives, advocacy, and insights into the lived experiences of autistic people, their families, and those involved in the autistic community. I'm going to go ahead and share a screen recording of the Instagram account where you will see a young boy sharing his personal view. One of my resources I did want to highlight is this Instagram account with the name Autism Support and Awareness. There is a video I did want to share.
Hi, Jaden.
Hi.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
I'm ready.
All right, so some parents want to know when their autistic child will start talking. And since you were nonverbal until you were 4, do you have any advice?
Well, I do have advice. For me, my mom let me do all the noise, all the stimming, and even though she didn't understand what I was saying, though, but she still listened.
Yeah.
And that was really awesome. Thank you, Mother.
Oh, you're welcome, babe. So even if you weren't able to say words back, you still had your vocal stemming, and you still made your noises, and you were still listening or engaged in some way, and I wanted to acknowledge that.
Thank you very much. Things like that makes us comfortable and happy that since we're being listened to, instead of being ignored. Keep on letting us find our voice no matter how long it takes.
My second resource is a TikTok account that I actually followed for some time now. This account is run by an autistic advocate and mother of an autistic son. She shares her personal experiences of navigating life with autism, from her son's diagnosis to helpful strategies for managing triggers. The account highlights the intersection of autism and motherhood, offering both empathy and practical advice for others in the autism community. I believe this resource is particularly valuable for raising awareness and building empathy, which is crucial in fostering inclusive classrooms. Now for this resource as well, I also screen recorded. I'll go ahead and share that now. Another resource that I wanted to highlight is this TikTok account that I found. She goes by The Real Samantha Edwards. She is an autistic advocate. Let me go ahead and show the video I would like to highlight.
But my knees will fall to you. Stand in your arms without falling to
this video is because it's actually very common for people diagnosed with autism to also be diagnosed with either ADHD, dyslexia, or both. My last resource, well, one of the last resources I want to share, is a concept of intersectionality by offering a perspective on autism, specifically from the viewpoint of a child with autism. Now, this will be a YouTube video. I'll go ahead and share it next. It acknowledges how individuals with autism may feel different, especially when others don't understand their experiences. Although it does not explicitly address multiple cultural identities, it highlights the intersection of disability with social acceptance, focusing on the emotional challenges that children face when their differences are misunderstood. Now, the video is around 9 minutes long. I did do a screen recording. Last resource I want to share, it is a YouTube video and it will be sped up only because it is 90 minutes, but I do want to share some of it with you.
Today I want to share something very important with you. Something very special about me. I hope you will understand.
I'm not like all the other kids. I'm autistic. Some people are good at fitting in. I was born to stand out. Being autistic means that my brain works differently. I see things that no one else can see, and do things that no one else can do. You probably know someone who is autistic. Maybe a friend or someone in your family, but they're probably not like me either. We're all different, and that's what makes us special. Most of the time, I like being me. There's no one else like me. But it's not always easy to be different, especially when people don't understand me. I want them to understand, but when they don't, I feel sad and alone. Sometimes people think I'm naughty or lazy or weird. They tell me to be normal and to do things like everyone else. Sometimes I do wish I could fit in, but I can't. I've tried, it feels fake, it's not me. So this video is to help you understand me. Life is so much easier when people understand.
I'm not good at everything, just some things. No one's good at everything. We all shine from different angles. It's easy to concentrate on things that interest me. My hobbies and interests give me so much energy. I love them so much, I could do them all day. Sometimes I get so excited you can see it in my body. I might bounce up and down or flap my hands. I wish I could share my excitement, but other kids aren't as interested as me. Instead, I often get told to calm down or be quiet. I'm having so much fun. It's hard to do other things instead.
The reason why I chose this video is because I believe that I can use it in a classroom. Sharing this type of content provides different views on autism that I believe can be incredibly impactful for fostering understanding and empathy among students. I also feel like it's in a language where they will be able to understand, as well as set a tone to be open for questions at the end. Through my research, I've learned so much about the challenges and opportunities within the autism community. One of the biggest takeaways for me has been the importance of inclusive education, and how vital it is to understand the individual needs of every student. I also realize that as a future educator, my role goes beyond just teaching academic content. I also feel as I have a responsibility to create a supportive and welcoming environment for all students, especially those with autism. By sharing resources like the ones I've highlighted today, I can help raise awareness and promote a more inclusive educational space. In conclusion, reflecting on my own positionality has helped me understand how my personal experiences shape my approach to education. As I continue my journey toward becoming an educator, I'm committed to advocating for marginalized communities, particularly those within the autism community. Here, I shared my resources for my YouTube video, my Instagram account, and my TikTok. Thank you for taking the time to explore my journey and research with me today. I hope this presentation has shed light on the importance of inclusion, understanding, and the role of how we all play in creating supportive educational environments for everyone. Thank you.